Like I was sad that you're not doing the podcast anymore with Tig.
I know.
I know. Is that because of politics?
I do talk about it in my book. It was when we were doing the podcast. That's when, we were doing it during the lockdown when COVID was hitting. And that's when Bobby first started, not first started, but had a big audience talking about
Vaccine.
Yes, the
Yes.
vaccines.
Yes.
So that's when it started to feel like, okay, things are the show that I had done with Tig, true story, Tig and Cheryl, true story, was just fun and so silly.
And I should mention that what I know is you're a good friend of Tig's, and you've helped her win her career, right?
Yeah. And then when it was clear, when it looked like Bobby was really getting involved in politics, Tig and I felt like we didn't want that to overshadow the show.
Okay. But you didn't have to talk about it on the show.
That's right. And we didn't.
I'm sensing. Okay, listen to this. It's probably what.
Well, we never talked about politics.
You're saying so much with saying so little.
We never talked about politics on the show.
No, I know.
But I think some people, even being
off mic. Did she confront you with his beliefs or his thoughts or his what he was doing? Talking about?
It was more broad strokes.
How do you do that broad strokes?
Just like people are coming at me. They're mad at me because I'm working with you.
Okay.
Because you're married to Bobby.
Right.
And
how do you answer that? Because she's your friend.
Yeah. Well, there was nothing I could do about it.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Other than leave my husband and
you weren't willing to do that for the sake of the podcast. I just want to make that clear. I won't be like Tig. I'm going to stay doing this podcast with you. Okay. I'm not going to be like her fair-weathered friends. You have fair-weathered friends.
Well, I have a few. I really consider it's just people. It's what people feel comfortable with, and if it's too much for them emotionally.
So did she say to you, I don't want to do this anymore? Or did you say, it's in the book.
It is in the book. I would say it was a mutual.
No, it's not. You're lying now. That's particularly, you're being political.
Well, I'm saying, when we talked about how politics might bleed in and not into the actual podcast, because once again, we never talked about politics.
No.
I never talked about Bobby. It was just that wasn't what we did. It was just pure silliness. But when it was feeling like a lot for her, then there wasn't much I could do about it, other than.
So have you spoken to her lately?
Leave my husband. I haven't.
No.
What are the feelings you have behind that? Like, do you feel anger that she would decide to maybe separate herself as a friend, or do you feel more empathy or sympathy that she was getting backlash or hate or whatever because of just the association?
Well, first it felt sad.
Yeah.
And sometimes it does, but
that's one of the stages of grief.
Honestly, it was a loss. I was like, during this time, I was going through a lot of loss in a lot of ways, and it's true because I had to grieve that loss because I really love that podcast, and I really love Tig. I don't want to get emotional.
Well, I'm sorry. Am I?
No, I don't know. It's just talking about it. I think this is the first time I'm talking about it. So it makes me more, definitely more sad than angry, but also.
But this is like I feel like you birthed her. You got her, if I'm not mistaken, her representation. You got her an agent, right? Am I correct?
I'd say you're correct.
Are you Barbara Walters? Isn't Barbara Walters
Well, I'm
the
not
one
trying
that
to make
always
you cry.
No. I'm not. I'm
but
not
you
crying.
seem particularly teary.
Well, yeah.
Particularly.
Particular. But
Irregularly.
But I don't hold anything against her because this is what she feels like she needs to do for herself, and she feels like she needs to distance herself from me.
This is not really a Cheryl problem. This is a world problem right now.
Yeah.
Is that I have some close friends who I haven't past close friends, and I feel incredibly hurt that they've decided to separate because we vote differently. And for the beginning of me even being able to vote in America, a lot of my friends have not voted the same way as me. And a lot of people in this office don't vote the same way as me. But to figure that somebody has to distance themselves, and then it even goes beyond that. It's like people who will talk badly about someone or think ill of somebody or wish ill on somebody because their belief is different.
Yeah.